Hello everyone and welcome back to greenpotionstudios. My name is Frozenface.
I am Baseborn.
And we are once again playing Dark Souls 3 PvP.
Yay!
This is the build I was using in episode... It was either episode 1 or 2. But now it's actually up to the 120 meta instead of being at level 104 like I used it last time. And so far I've been enjoying this build. Using the... Anakiri and Ubadachi and the Black Knight Glaive. Dancer crown and leggings, Silver Knight gauntlets, sunless armor. I have noticed Fashion Souls is much more difficult in this game, at least for me. It doesn't seem like as many of the sets
blend together.
Yeah, mesh together.
I did actually. I did notice that.
But I like the way that this current set is looking, so I'll be using that. And we're probably going to be at the Pontiff area for the next few episodes, at least, until we can get a couple of other builds up to specific areas for more PvP.
Not to mention, we both still kind of need to get just used to PvP in general in 3. I mean,
yeah.
I did a lot the first week, not the first week, but, you know, the week leading up to our last session where we recorded a couple episodes. I did a lot that week, and then, of course, none this week because of busy editing during all of my free time, which is very, very little free time these days. I had a coworker quit.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah. Really, like...
This is the whip I was talking about.
Huh.
This whip is insane. I'm going to lose this match.
Wow, that is half your health in 2 hits. Although, wow, okay, what?
Yeah, I told you.
Now compare that to the last episode with the greatsword. I mean, I couldn't pull off that much damage with a greatsword. I mean, I couldn't. That would be one swing by the time I got off all that.
Woo! I won. I don't think
he knew. I don't think he knew.
That
last hit was going to come. I don't think he was aware of it, which is nice. There's still those opportunities where people just don't know. Like, we don't know half the fucking Like, I don't know. Like, but 90% of the weapon arts
you can already see the difference.
This is going to be a much different episode because this is a clearly much better weepon.
And my build is pretty well optimized.
We've been saying that some weapons are OP. I think it's actually the reverse. I think it's just
some weapons.
The weapons we like, the ones that we used in 2,
that we just aren't good anymore.
They're just not good anymore. They're really not.
Yeah,
that good
I never
anymore.
would have used a weapon like this in 2. I hated halberds or.
I love halberds, so I'm very much looking forward to actually giving this one a shot.
But this. Like, with dead angling, and, like, I didn't even need to dead angle in the last video, but, like, to be able to just change directions so, like, easily, it's... oh, man, I have fallen in love with this weapon. I've been using it a lot over the past several days.
That two-handed R1 is fast, too. Oh, he has no Estus, so he's not going to Estus.
No, he purposely drank it all. People do that when they show that they really want a true, honorable duel. Yeah, I'm not going to heal.
Do yours. Just do it. Make him happy. He wants you to do it. He wants you to use it up. See? Yeah. We got you, man. We're good. We were never going to do it in the first place.
He wants me to prove.
You should show that. Yeah. You should switch to your cookery. Cookery.
All right.
Or cuckery. That sounds bad.
Yes, it does.
They're definitely the best out of the throwing knives, though, with that scaling.
Oh, I was wondering if he was gonna fall. He predicted the entire combo.
Yep.
Good for you, man. A lot of people don't.
Judging by just the way he was right at the start with the whole
I didn't
Estus
actually
thing,
want to switch weapons.
I feel like he's probably going to be better than a lot of the people we come across. This could be very challenging. I'm not saying the people we come across are bad. Certainly not. I mean, shit, especially after the last episode. But, you know, in general, there's a lot of noobs out there.
I'm pretty confident in my build for this one.
How does it feel to be confident in your build? I really wanted to tweak the build before we started the session, both of mine, but I just couldn't
find the time.
No. Having a full-time job plus being a parent,
and then having to do the channel,
and there's the relationship too that goes along with being a parent, and then having the channel and having to actually edit the videos to make them, not garbage. I mean, we're not a YouTube dump. Whoa, that was nice. That arc.
Yeah, that is. I mean, you'll see, but it's like night and day between the last episode and this one.
Yep.
I am going to go rest at the bonfire because
honestly,
I want my Estus back in case there is someone dishonorable.
Yeah, you should definitely. Yeah, you should definitely keep it. Just in case. There's plenty of people who do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of people don't even consider it dishonorable because everybody can do it.
But
I know we do because we have the Dark Souls 2 rules. But like I guess there's Bloodborne rules I've heard, and everybody did it in Bloodborne, and everybody was okay with it in Bloodborne, and I think we're getting some of those people now too.
Yeah.
Who came along with that.
Which I can usually tell the difference though. Like we've been doing some collaboration videos with a guy named Sven, who has another YouTube channel, and I've been playing with him a lot lately, and you'll see some of those videos shortly. But we've definitely, like, you can tell when someone's going by the Bloodborne rules, and like they go in and they act honorable and everything, and then they'll just they'll chug an Estus, just like, oh, it's okay.
Which honestly, after having time to really consider it, I don't care if people do it if I'm the host, because they just put themselves at a disadvantage by having half the Estus I do. So it's like, if you do it, it's kind of your fault. But I do find it annoying when I put my sign down and someone summons me and then does it, because now they're at an advantage.
Yeah.
I'll never be the first to do it. Like I try never to be, unless I'm like actually in the middle of a playthrough and you're just invading and interrupting me. Then I don't have any issue with it because I'm already at a disadvantage. This is night and day, though.
These Kukiri, they do so much more damage than regular throwing knives.
They do, yeah. The scaling, it's the scaling. It's like S and A or something. It's something crazy. That whip is long. What is that whip? It's bleeding you, so that's
that's the notched whip.
The notched,
yeah, notched whip.
Really?
Yeah.
It didn't seem that long when the other guy was using it, but
it was. There's a couple of moves where it has some really decent range.
Longer than anything I've seen. Even the washing
didn't start
pole.
The timer again.
Just cut off like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's probably been about that.
But yeah, even washing poles. It looks like that was longer. Lances.
I will actually.
Lances? I haven't seen a lance.
There is a Grand Lance. I haven't used it yet, but you get it at the Dragon Barracks bonfire. It's right by the beginning.
Oh, okay. I did pick
There's
that
a
up.
Lothric Knight sitting right there who's guarding it.
You go up the stairs and around, and you're right. There is a Grand Lance. I've never seen anyone use it.
I haven't
maybe
either.
I have. Maybe I have, and I'm just not remembering it. But it's unfamiliar enough that if I have seen it, maybe it was once.
And that's the one gesture I'm missing, is that proper bow. Yeah.
They have the sunless armor on.
It looks like they're using...
Wow, that was a little... See, and now if we were using the greatsword, we would have already been punished for that.
Oh, severely. Ooh. That weapon has some
fast
hit damage on it.
The damage isn't even that high, it's just fast.
Need my stamina back. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. And
wow, ooh.
This person's
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. That's what the crescent sickle.
Yep. Oh, well, they predicted I was going to roll
They baited you in it.
Yeah.
They baited you into that. That was good. That was very good. That was
a good match. That was a good match.
I'm impressed by that one. I enjoyed that one.
But still, like, it's just... it really just goes to show you the difference between when you use a build you really know and when you use something, like, just randomly. Like, it's just... I'm having so much more fun just using this build than
oh yeah, well how many
times
times when we did Dark Souls 2, how many times did we have entire episode? I mean, the last episode we only won a total of 3 matches combined. How many times did we like win nothing? Like
I think between the 2 episodes we probably won maybe 5 matches in total.
Yeah. when you're comfortable with it and you've had time to really practice it, yeah, definitely.
And I've been spending a bunch of time over the past few days.
See, yeah, how long have you been using this glaive?
I started using it 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And I've put probably 8 hours a day in since I've started using it.
8? Wow, what's that like?
I could just committed myself to doing it. I was like, I'm in a lull right now. I don't really have anything to edit. And I just like I wanted to get my skill up a little bit because you adjusted it from Dark Souls 2 a lot faster than I did. I'm not summoning anyone else. This is a fight between you and me. I've fought this weapon a few times. It's okay.
What is it? I can't really tell.
It's that,
there's what's this?
Oh, claws.
Is that... No, that's one claw and something else, but it looked like it was a dual weapon. I'm confused.
Yeah, no, he just has a claw.
He has a claw. Okay, alright. He was just two-handing before. Okay,
ooh.
Gotcha. I thought he switched both weapons for a second there.
Figures hits me as soon as I take my shield down.
That happens a lot. You'll take your shield down for like half a second. And
the strike on that weapon is crazy fast.
Oh, we can parry with those claws. Which
I've noticed this weapon is kind of hard to parry against. Oh, he got me before I was able to get the move.
Yeah, he did. This could be it.
Yep. The build-up time for that second spin.
What is that, though? It looks like a wing.
Yeah, that's one of the boss weapons. I believe you get it for trading.
The Nameless King? Is it curved something?
It might be the Nameless King. Yeah.
I think I've seen it in the menu.
I have it on my strength build, but I never actually used it. Well, not my strength build, my all-around build.
I did. Once we beat the game, I did go back and just used all of the souls that I had for whatever I just picked. And I might have it. I don't know, maybe I'll give that one a try. I kind of want to keep... I said I might respec it, but I don't want to just change all the stats like immediately.
It's not really working for you though, dude. At least from what I've seen so far. It definitely needs some tweaking. Alright, I probably got 2 more matches left. Here's hoping I can win at least one of them.
Doing alright so far. I mean, would you lose twice?
I think I've maybe
once.
Won 3 times, lost twice, or won twice, lost twice. I've lost twice, I know that.
Horrible memories.
Yeah, my short-term memory is not so great. Please let it go away.
All right, there it goes. Okay. It usually fades right into them.
Sometimes it doesn't, though, on mine.
I wonder what it is that causes that. I don't want to just blame it on graphics, like our cards. But maybe, I don't know. It's strange how it like.
Now he's using Gundry's halberd, and that Gunder. But that can be devastating if it hits.
This is the one that has the infinite spin, right? That was a pretty good trade.
No, this one has like a supercharged forward move.
But all right, now you saw that trade, right? You did like 340 with it.
Oh, I can't believe I was able to do that.
Actually am shocked that you pulled that off too. He like just whiffed his attack. But you saw you did like 340 with that trade, with the one hit. Not
that
as much,
was great.
Not as much the second time. I mean, compare that to the greatsword. That's doing 298. Like that's comparable damage to what the greatsword was doing. For looks like about half the stamina cost. That was a surprisingly a lot of stamina for that katana swing.
Yeah, actually.
Hold an R1 real quick. Okay, that wasn't as much. Why did it?
I swung twice.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. All right. I guess it wasn't as much as I thought.
All right, one more match for me, and you can give my build a try.
I just lose.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think it's gonna work out like that.
You were pretty good with halberds in 2, and they're way easier to use in 3.
Well, yeah.
So
I mean, one of my means
was a halberd.
Was like all halberd.
That was your one that was actually Baseborn, right?
Yes. Yes. That was my roaring halberd. I had a backup weapon. I think it was just a straight sword. I think it was a short sword.
Yeah, it was a short sword.
I love the short sword, by the way. I actually used it.
I don't even think I have a short sword.
You can buy it from the maiden.
Oh.
I picked one up for my mage because I only had to give it 1 more strength, and then that's it. I can base level strength and dex and still have like a weapon, and it's pretty great. Honestly, I mean, I haven't used it extensively, so I haven't given it a real shot, but so far so good. I'm enjoying it. I don't think the mage is going to do well at high levels. Fun fact, you can wear the full set of, what's his name there? Solaire. You can wear the Solaire's full set, the iron leggings, bracers, helmet, and the sun chest piece, I don't know, with 7 vitality, and you can equip a catalyst, a shield, and a sword, and still you're at like 68.9%.
Look at you trying to get the parry off.
So pretty good. Pretty good. The sun armor is actually decent. It doesn't look like you're having too much trouble here.
He keeps trying to go for the parry, and it's not working for him. I have, that's one thing I've purposely tried to do, is I was getting parried quite a bit in the early days when I first started doing Dark Souls 3, and I'm much better about spacing out my my attacks, so it happens less.
Oh, you have white branches.
Yeah, I was having some fun with them.
ZZB. I wonder if that's like a thing, or they were just lazy.
I don't know. I have noticed this is a very popular PvP weapon, because it's very quick and it has high damage. There's a few weapons I see quite a bit. The Black Knight Great Axe, Knight Glaive, and the halberd that we just saw.
Gunder.
Are used quite a bit. I would actually say I've been running across this glaive more than I've been running across like the dark sword, which I was seeing a lot of the dark sword early on, and then like people like kind of stopped using it. All right, watch out for his charge attack. It has tons of range, and he can change the distance he lunges forward with that sword. Nope.
I was hoping I would outswing him.
No. It's kind of a... This is a kind of a crappy weapon to go up against your first fight.
Yep.
Just run right past each other. Ooh, hyper armor right through it. And then struck from behind somehow?
He caught me in the middle of the roll.
But you were still behind him.
It was like, one of those long backswing. I don't expect to win. Literally, first time I have ever used the weapon. I don't expect much.
I expected you to win. No, I'm kidding.
Thank you. Tell me, go to the comment section and tell me to get good. Thank you.
I will actually. I'll leave it in the green potion. Name too.
Get good, Baseborn. You stupid asshole. Learn the game. There we go.
I'm gonna have to go and kill this Soul of Cinder like 40 times to get some more embers. I would go against the Nameless King, but
it's kind of a difficult fight.
Yeah, you're
not gonna farm.
If I fight the Soul of Cinder, I'm like guaranteed the win as long as the host doesn't die. Not so on the Nameless King.
Pretty much.
Nameless King can turn in a second.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what is the best way to farm embers. I mean, you can get them. There's some enemies that drop them, but they're
Knights
pretty rare.
drop them if you have a decent amount of luck. At like 15 luck.
Yeah,
I was getting an ember like every other Lothric Knight.
There was the character that we killed, the dancer. I was like level 30 or 35, and we killed the dancer. And I actually did spend a good amount of time just farming those Lothric Knights, and I got some embers, but for the amount of time, I feel like it could have been better.
Yeah, that's why I find it easier to just kill a boss. I mean, not only does it restore... Yeah, backstepping is, like, worthless unless you're, like, purposely doing it to immediately follow up with, like, an R1 lunge or something.
Is he just gonna keep...
Yeah, I think he's worried you're gonna try and parry or something.
I am not winning these trades.
Now, what katana? Is that the black blade he's using, or is that the chaos blade? Ooh.
I thought that second one would catch him.
I thought it was going to as well. Oh no, he's using the other one I was just pointed out, the blood something. Oh, there you go. Nice. You like how
yeah.
It's a very versatile moveset. Like, and if you use it right, it's just...
I should have bowed, but whatever. I didn't.
It's too late now.
It's kind of late now. I hesitated, but I like it. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, there's a few of the halberds I think you would try out and you'll probably like.
I'm eventually going to get to everything.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm almost disappointed that I started with a great sword.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I started with a great sword too. Well,
I did
an actual
win
great sword.
Plenty of matches with it. But overall,
yeah, no,
it's more.
It's like the damage
50-50.
output compared to like what I do with my claymore on my knight is just insane.
I've actually had more success with the Smo setup.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. It's a fat roll and everything, but I do well with it.
Smo's armor, I don't really have an opinion on, but his hammer hits hard.
451 damage on like average.
And the Black Knight Great Axe and Smo's hammer are in like the same category. Like, I got hit by just a regular non-charged R2 someone earlier using the Black Knight Great Axe, 900 damage. Yeah. It does a lot of damage. There's actually a staggering effect when you hit that, when they're out of your range but still close enough to the impact point. Wow. Yep. No. I don't think this one's gonna go your way.
What is that, a Murakumo?
No, that is the Exile Greatsword. Ooh, you should have followed it up with the R2.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like literally like right after each other.
Not much for stagger on this thing.
If you get him with the strong attacks, yeah, but
he seems to just kind of run right through everything.
It's because his sword gives him a lot of hyper armor.
Even when he's not attacking?
You didn't really hit him that much when he wasn't attacking.
I hit him before he pulled the R1. I mean, unless he pulled the R1 literally the second I hit him.
It's very possible.
It's possible. Seemed it didn't seem like he didn't like do
I mean, it's definitely not.
There's like a telegraphed move before the hyper armor kicks in.
I mean, it's still just a halberd. It's not like the heaviest weapon in the world, but it's
Long Ripper.
It's still on the you didn't use an ember.
Oh well.
Yeah, you'll be at a disadvantage, but
maybe, probably. I'm sure.
Well, that's the thing. When you put your red sign down, you don't
ember.
lose the ember, and you actually keep your embered status when you go into the world. I don't know if that applies to purples, but my guess would probably
assume.
be yes. But I haven't really played it. I haven't played as a purple at all. Most of my vertebra shackles have come from killing purples.
Me too. I think I did it twice. And when I say twice, I don't mean 2 sessions. I mean 2 matches. Man, I'm expecting to win trades and I'm not.
It's
I should be winning a trade against a straight sword.
Yeah. It's a great weapon for comboing, but for trading it's not that great.
Oh, you stupid thing. Not fast enough.
Not fast
enough. Wow, that straight sword though. What is that? This just looks like a long sword.
Yeah, that just looks like an infused or buff Dark Moon longsword right there.
I feel like that shouldn't be out damaging a halberd.
Straight swords, they definitely need some tweaking. They definitely
did.
I know I just said in the episode prior
that you felt like they were.
I felt they were fine except for their phantom range, but with that kind of damage, they're really not. That's ridiculous. I don't have low health. I have 35 vigor.
Right, which
I mean, when I'm not embered,
I wasn't embered, so
yeah. When I'm not embered, I have as much health as some people have.
Do that.
And when I am embered, I have 1,500 health about
1483.
And I don't even have any life boosting rings. Like if I could get the life ring plus 2 or 3 or whatever they have in this game.
They have a plus 3.
I thought they did.
Yeah. The most rings go to 2, but life ring goes to 3.
Yeah.
I don't know why. You get the 1 and the 2 in New Game Plus.
Although I've been hearing that the plus 1s and plus 2s really aren't a big enough increase between.
For certain things, I mean, they are.
In Otstarva's review of, and I think I'm saying that right, but I'm not sure. Review of Dark Souls 3, he makes a joke about the Chloranthy ring, and it only recovers 7%, and then I guess the plus 1 only recovers 8%?
And I have to assume that the plus 2 is 9?
Yeah,
or
it's
maybe 10?
Maybe 10%. Whereas the regular Chloranthy in 2 was 15%.
25.
25, and then it was, 40% or 35%?
Maybe it was 25 at plus 2, I don't know. But all I know
is it was
a lot more.
It was a significant,
significant
increase. But on this build, I had the Chloranthy ring and I had the Grasscrest shield, and I was still barely noticing.
Are they really just standing there?
A stamina resistance. They were probably AFK.
Why put your sign down? That happened in the last episode too.
Yeah.
Why are people doing that? Why would you do that? Why would you put your sign down and then walk away? I'm probably gonna get hit. Yeah, dude, he's just chilling.
Backstab him, he'll probably be dead.
Totally. I mean, I'm just gonna...
I do have the Hornet ring on.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I leave the Hornet ring on just because I so rarely actually get the critical hits. I feel that when I do, I deserve that extra damage.
Yeah, even though we complained about it.
No,
I probably complained about it.
See, that's something I actually want to clarify in that last episode. We were just salty, and we were angry at things just because we were angry. It wasn't necessarily that I disagreed. Like I said some things about the Hornet ring. And
I do think it's overpowered.
It is overpowered.
And I don't care if people use
it. It is overpowered, but honestly, I don't mind because
It just pisses me off when they use a Castus and spam parries and use a Hornet
But
Ring.
I've gotten so good at fighting people who do that doesn't bother me anymore.
I haven't
Most
had
of the time
practice
now,
against those people, so
most of the time now when I get parried, I'm not expecting it, and I'm like, oh man, I can't believe they got the parry. And then if they have the Hornet Ring on, I don't care, because they deserved it. They got that parry off.
I just think it's too strong. It shouldn't.
Yes.
It shouldn't double the damage.
Yeah, I think it should probably do
I
about
like it.
30%. I would say 30%
30%?
more damage would probably be good.
I mean, right now it's 100% more damage.
Yeah.
So,
and
or at least it was with my greatsword. I don't know what it is.
It may
with
not
other
be
things,
exactly
but
100, but it's pretty damn close if it is.
I went from 550 to 1050, so
Yeah.
it was damn close. It was
Yeah.
like 95% more damage.
And on that backstab, I did over 1,000 damage.
Please don't tell me that
And
this person is also
AFK. Oh no.
Oh, okay. It
unable.
just didn't. All right. Okay.
All right. Well, this will be the last match if we can actually get someone in here.
I hope so. I feel like I barely got to use this thing.
Even though, like, the last couple episodes we lost, you definitely see we are nowhere near at the anger levels that we were of the first 2 episodes. Like,
That pissed. No, it was because people were summoning us.
summoning us and then
And
ganking.
ganking.
And that's just like,
And I know it probably. I don't think it happened to us in the episode, but we do practice in between episodes, and it was happening.
yeah, there was
And it was driving me crazy.
there
like,
was actually in full honest disclosure, there was an episode we recorded where we didn't post.
It was just anger. It was just anger and annoying.
It was just, we were basically just yelling for the entire episode.
It's such-
and saying things we would probably regret and things we didn't really want to have to explain in the comments because we didn't really mean them and we were just talking out of anger. But yeah, we ended up getting ganked a lot.
See, that chip
summon.
damage that you just did to me is because you have low poise.
Yeah.
That's the poise, guys. That's what it is. I know a lot of people want to disagree on it, but that's it.
I'm saying nothing on poise.
I'm gonna confirm it
until
I was already suspicious before I read Jutus and one of his friends.
Yeah, I read the same thing, and
yeah, I sent you the link.
There seems like there was some good information in there,
And
but
I was already suspecting most of that, but I was just waiting for someone to do the math, because I just don't have time for that shit.
Nice. Yeah, just a 2-hit combo. It does so much damage.
You can't catch that third.
Yeah.
I did mean to lunge there, but I didn't.
You can sometimes get them with the R2 if you do that as your third, but you got to time it just right.
Oh, the L2 just automatically does the spin.
Yeah, if you do the run, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You still haven't really been using this moveset anywhere near to its full potential yet. You're going to have to get some practice in.
Oh, definitely.
I would definitely suggest just practice halberds, and I guarantee you'll find one that you just absolutely love. That's the dancer swords. You can do that spin move for days with the dancer swords. I don't think this halberd's quick enough. You might want to switch to the katanas.
Oh, that's right. You have the katanas.
You're not going to get quite the damage, or... Oh, well.
Actually, I think that's the first time I've faced someone using the dancers.
Especially he was using them right. Like, I fought you while using the dancer swords, but it was like... It was just a weapon I, like, threw on, and I was like, oh, I'm going to use these, and the fights didn't go well. But anyways, guys, we're going to call this episode here. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you want to see more Dark Souls 3 and tons of other content, hit that subscribe button, see what we have to offer. Until the next video, bye-bye.